What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully y'all are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Halloween to you all. I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day so far. And as always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and we saw Sagittarius here for today. So let's go ahead and get it started. But hey everybody, hope you're well. Happy Halloween again, and let's see what's in store here for the Saggy. All right, baby, what do we got showing up here for Team Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for Sag? Overall energy here for you is going to be the Three of Wands. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here with a fire sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we have the Six of Cups. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Page of Wands. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Sagittarius, is going to be the Temperance, which is also a card that represents the zodiac sign of Saggy. So you're definitely showing up here in today's reading. So let's go ahead over here and begin. We start here with the Three of Wands all the way to the Six of Cups. So this is your overall energy to your current. It definitely kind of feels to me for some of you that there's still some sort of doorway that is open to your past, because Three of Wands is usually a card that represents waiting for your ships to come in, but I'm kind of getting like this imagery of a doorway. So for some reason, I feel like you're waiting to move on because you haven't yet moved on. I definitely feel a little bit of a stuck energy here with the Three of Wands. So there's a doorway to your past that's still left open. That's what my guides keep telling me. Now, having a look here at what it is you're dealing with, you are dealing with the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is one of those energies where it's like, okay, well, I do want to have interest, and I do have interest in new beginnings. I do want to be more focused on new beginnings, but it's really hard to do when this one thing in my past is still pretty directly connected to me, right? So let's say this one thing in your past is a lover. You know, maybe you're in the dating scene right now, you're trying to meet new people, you're trying to move on, you're trying to find new people to connect with, but it's really hard to do so when you connect with new people and then you still kind of feel tied and bound to your ex. Or let's say you're interested in a new type of way of living, but it's really difficult to do when you're still tied to the way you used to live and your old habits and things of that nature. So there's some sort of doorway, I feel, that's still open to your past here, Sagittarius, and that's what's making it all the more difficult to have new interests here and to connect with something new when that doorway continues to remain open. Looking at the outcome here for you being the Temperance card, Temperance card is one of those energies that represent it's time to get into a more balanced space so that you can do and proceed with what it is you would like to do. So I definitely feel like moving into your next 24 hours, basically, there's some sort of doorway here still open, and if you want to be able to truly move forward, you have to entirely let go. Okay, that seems to be the vibration that I'm feeling here for many of you. So let's say this is about love. Maybe you're interested in dating new people, seeing new people, but every time you connect with these new people, you're like, well, there's always that ex lurking in the background. Well, if you want new love, it has to be with a new person. You know, it can't be with the same old individual that you previously connected with. You know, if you want to try out a new way of living, you have to break those old habits and you have to reinforce the new habits. So at the end of the day, you have to be a part of new habits and do new habits so that you don't contribute to the way you used to be. So it's going to have to basically involve closing out that doorway here if you really want forward movement. All right, so it's going to be one of those things, Sagittarius, where it's kind of like there's no beating around the bush and there's no bullshit way to tell you this. If you want a new beginning, you have to be willing to 110% be willing to let go of that doorway that is still open to your past. If that doorway is going to remain open, it's going to block you from being able to move forward and to have new experiences. Okay, so that's pretty much the no bullshit response. All right, Saggy? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, somebody's asking where timestamps are. This is live, by the way, for people who are watching, so there is no timestamps posted currently yet. This is completely live, and timestamps will be posted when the video is completed and when the live stream is finished, all right? All right, baby. So we started out here with the fire for today. Let's go ahead and do fire, water, air, earth, jumping on into the water. Let's see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Cancer gang. What's up, baby? Messages here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Messages here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Cancerian peeps, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Swords. So right off the bat here, you could be dealing with a air sign for a few of you. Having a look into your current energy, oh boy, we do have here a Three of Swords. Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with, Two of Cups reversed, and then looking at the outcome here for you, Cancer, Chariot in the reverse position, and Chariot being the card that represents the zodiac sign of Cancerians. So a little bit of intense energies, but let's see what's going on here for you. So we start with the Five of Swords, then we move into the Three of Swords. Right off the bat for you, Cancer, this gives me the energy of resisting your pain. You know, when you're in the Five of Swords type of energy, this could represent the fight. So it's kind of like you're fighting your pain here, Cancer, is what I feel is happening here for many of you. So with this energy being present, the more you fight the pain, the more it's going to hurt. And I know that that sounds counterintuitive. You know, I know it sounds counterintuitive. I know that many people feel that the more they battle their pain, right, the less pain they'll feel. But I promise you, it makes the situation all the more painful. And I think it's a pretty natural humanitarian thing to do. I feel like anytime any of us are in pain, we immediately seek relief and we want to do something to make ourselves feel better. But we have these feelings and emotions for a reason. Pain is an emotion for a reason, right? Sadness is an emotion for a reason. It's meant to be there in order for you to process it. The more you put it off, the worse you tend to feel. So Cancer, there's some sort of painful situation you seem to be fighting off and like trying to shrug off, okay? Having a look at what you're dealing with though, Two of Cups reversed, what's ending up happening here, Cancer, is that the more you're fighting your pain here though, the more disconnected you're becoming. Now, what does this mean? The more disconnected you're becoming? Well, the more you fight off your pain, the more disconnected you're becoming to your own self. Because at the end of the day, your pain is still a part of you, right? So I feel here for many Cancerians, if you're dealing with a painful situation and you're pushing it off, it's probably doing more harm than good. And obviously, my best advice would always be to tell you, connect with yourself and connect with your feelings. If you watch my YouTube channel, you hear me say it all the time. Feeling is healing, and that is the best way to heal. It's by actually connecting with what it is you're feeling. Having a look here at the outcome, Cancer, being the Chariot reversed. Chariot reverse showing up here for you would tend to represent that right now you feel stuck. It's hard for you to move past this pain when you're continuously clashing and fighting your pain. So do remember, guys, the more we try to sweep our feelings and emotions under the rug, we're actually distancing ourselves from the relationship we have with ourselves. And the more that we tend to do that, the more we disconnect with the relationship we have with ourselves as a whole, and the more isolated and unhappy we're going to feel. So Cancer, no matter what it is you're pushing off right now, and I know it's not going to resonate to every Cancer out there. There's going to be some Cancers watching saying, Ant, I'm fine. What the fuck are you talking about? Totally okay. If it's not your story, it's not your story. But if this does represent you, if this does resonate to you, take the time to no longer fight what's coming up emotionally, but instead let it come through. Because just by having that moment of connecting with what you're feeling, it's going to allow you to release it. Okay? So give yourself time to process, feel your feelings, let yourself release it, and you'll feel so much better after it. Okay? Trust me, you'll feel much worse running rather than giving in to what your body and your mind and your spirit is naturally trying to process. Okay? All right, Cancer, don't run away. Face those feelings, face that pain, and you'll be feeling a heck of a lot better. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the water. We also did the fire. Let's go ahead and jump on into the air signs now and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Gemini gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy here for you is going to be the Sun card in the reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Leo for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Devil in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Gemini, is going to be the Page of Wands in the reverse position. So Gemini, let's have a look here at your next 24. Well, you could be dealing with a Leo here or possibly a Capricorn because we have the Sun reverse and the Devil reverse showing up here for you. Now, looking at your overall energy to your current here, Sun reversed to the Nine of Pentacles reversed, I kind of feel that right now, whatever kind of situation you are invested in, I'm hearing attachment is what I keep hearing for you, Gemini, but it's kind of like whatever's attached to you right now. That's interesting. Something attached to you could be energetic, doesn't have to be physical, but there's definitely some sort of energetic being that's attached to you at this time. And I think that for many of you, you're starting to feel it. Geminis, whether we're talking about something that not everybody believes in when it comes towards, supernatural energies, energies of in general that aren't necessarily physical. For some of you, this could be non-physical energies and beings attaching themselves to you. But if it's not that, it could be the energy of somebody in your direct life, in your everyday life, such as a family member, a friend, a loved one. So I kind of feel this vibration here, somebody's negative energy being casted upon you, okay? And I don't know if it's necessarily intentional, because what could be happening here, Gemini, is you could be connecting or be surrounded by a lot of lower vibrational people, and you could be absorbing that energy like a sponge. It happens to everybody because everybody's naturally empathic. So Gemini, I would just be mindful of the environments you've been surrounded with lately. If you've been around a lot of sad people, if you've been around a lot of angry people, if you've been in any sort of negative environments as of late, that energy might be something that you're absorbing. And that could be why you're feeling a little bit down, a little bit unhappy, and not all that well. So do keep in mind, like, your environment plays a massive role sometimes in how you genuinely feel. So I would just be careful of who you're choosing to surround yourself with at this time, because looking at what it is you're dealing with, Devil reverse, it's like you're trying to shake this mood. You're trying to shake this feeling that you're in, Gemini. But ultimately, it's like, man, why do I feel so blah right now? And I think it has a lot to do with the energy you're absorbing. Okay, so looking at the outcome here being the Page of Wands reversed, it wouldn't be a bad idea, Gemini, if you bring into your awareness and take a moment to reflect. It wouldn't be a bad idea if many of you come to realize, oh, well, I've kind of been around this person lately who's been a Debbie Downer, or I've kind of been in this environment lately that's been pretty toxic, or I've been in this environment lately that's been pretty rowdy. And if you can realize that with your awareness and just decide to consciously take a step back, you're probably going to feel a heck of a lot better. Okay, so that would be my best advice here for you. So just be mindful of the environment right now that you're surrounded by. Now, for Geminis that are dealing with rather healthy environments, but you're kind of just noticing that lately, you don't really feel super positive, you feel a little unhappy, and it kind of just feels like there's an energy on you, I would definitely recommend doing a cleansing. For those of you that are not really sure, you could always contact a Reiki practitioner. You can definitely go on YouTube and look up cleansing binaural beats and healing beats and things of that nature, because those really do work super well. So for those of you guys that obviously don't want to pay a Reiki practitioner, you don't have to do that, y'all. You can go on YouTube for free. Okay, I got you. You can go on YouTube for free and you can look up like cleansing. I'm trying to think of the word that I'm trying to use here, like a cleansing frequency. There you go. You can look those up, and those can definitely help remove some of the negative energies that might be attached to you or on you. You could sage Palo Santo. You can use any of that stuff too. But what I like to do personally is when I feel like evil eye on me or negative energy surrounding me, I love frequencies on YouTube, man. They're absolutely awesome. So definitely do something like that. Another great thing you can do is you can take a salt bath. So for those of you that want to get some pink Himalayan salt, you want to put it in the bath, have a bath, relax, maybe listen to some beats, light a candle. That's another great way to cleanse as well. So there's many different ways. You can look it up if you want to. YouTube has a tutorial for everything. So if you want to cleanse those negative vibes away, you can watch somebody else tell you what their best way is if mine doesn't work for you, but you can definitely try to do that too here, Gemini. Okay. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we did the fire, we did the water, we did the air, jumping on into the earth sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Capricorn. What's going on, baby? What do we got showing up here for the Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves the last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cappy, overall energy here for you is going to be the Hierophant in reverse. So you could be dealing with potentially a Taurus for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Five of Swords. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Cappy, is going to be the Emperor. So let's see what's going on here for you. Right off the bat, you could be connecting here with a Taurus or potentially an Aries, because we do have the Emperor and the Hierophant reverse showing up here for you. Now, with the Hierophant reverse to the Five of Swords, let's get on into that. Hierophant reverse usually represents like a lack of commitment, so like no longer wanting to commit to a situation, no longer wanting to invest, and I feel like that has to do a lot with the Five of Swords here, because your attitude or your perspective has changed because something here has triggered you. So Capricorn, Five of Swords could represent, to put it bluntly, the energy of being pissed off. Somebody here might piss you off in the next 24 hours, and you kind of get in that energy where it's like, well, screw you. Why would I commit, or why would I do something that you want me to do when I'm currently mad at you? You know, it could be that type of ordeal. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with right now, being the Four of Cups reversed. Four of Cups reversed tends to represent usually ignoring a person, place, or thing. Excuse me, guys. I feel like I have to sneeze. Give me 1 second. Nope. Am I good? I think I'm good. Can't tell. All right, moving on forward. I think I'm good now. Sorry about that, y'all. Allergies like crazy. Felt like I was about to sneeze all over the place. So moving on forward here for you, Capricorn, though. Hierophant reversed here. Five of Swords upright. As I previously talked about, kind of feels to me here for you that you're just in a space where you're probably pissed, or you're annoyed, or you're agitated at somebody. And it's like, why would I want to do something for you when I'm not particularly happy with you? You know, having a look here at what it is you're dealing with, being the Four of Cups reversed. Four of Cups reversed tends to mean you're probably ignoring somebody, and looking at the outcome here being the Emperor, you're showing somebody here who's the boss. Ooh, Capricorn, I like that energy for you. So the Emperor showing up here for the outcome is like, well, I'm going to show this person just how important I am, and that they should talk to me nice, and that they should treat me right, because at the end of the day, I have a lot more power than they think. So for example, let's say we're talking about a relationship, right? You know, maybe the person you're dealing with at this time is a friend or a family member, or maybe even a lover. Let's just say we're talking about some relationship in your life. You know, you care about this person, you do a lot for them, you give them unconditional love. But if somebody here is disrespecting you, if somebody here is not treating you and is doing any form of mistreatment, the one thing Capricorns will not put up with is bullshit. Okay? Capricorns do not have a very high tolerance for people that have negative energy, or that have bullshit, or that want to clash and bash. Capricorns ain't down for it. So if you don't come to a Capricorn with the correct type of energy, do not expect the Capricorn to pay attention to you or to make the investment. So Cappies, it's like, listen, if you care about me and you value me, you better switch up that attitude over there, or I'm not going to be around. Point blank, period. So Cappy, I feel like you're showing somebody here who's boss. You know, you're showing them that you're the boss, and that you matter, and that you deserve to be treated with respect and validation. And, you know, I think that mainly the big trigger from this all was because whoever you were dealing with kind of initially had some sort of attitude or some sort of negativity that they casted at you, and you were like, listen, I deserve the best, and if you're not going to respect me, then I can walk away at any given time. So you're showing somebody here, you better you better look at my value, you better appreciate my value, and don't piss off a Capricorn, period. All right, Cappy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the first batch of zodiac signs for today. Jumping on into our second batch now, back on into the fire signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aries, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, your message is coming up here quick. Let's get that last shuffle, and let's see what's going on here for you. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the High Priestess. So you could be dealing with a Pisces right off the bat for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we have the Judgment in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you, Aries, is going to be the Star card. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Hopefully all is well. Aries, coming into your next 24 hours, you have 3 major Arcana cards showing up here, so you might be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or possibly possibly an Aquarius. But let's take a look at the High Priestess here to the Judgment in reverse. So I feel like you have some sort of hidden knowledge. You know something you shouldn't know is kind of what I'm picking up on here for you. And considering that, well, you know something that somebody didn't want you to know. It's not that you shouldn't know it, but you know something somebody didn't want you to know. Yeah, Aries will always find out shit, dude. You can't really hide much from an Aries, just like you can't really hide much from a water sign. Because the thing is like the water signs, right? They'll intuitively pick up on it. They'll have that gut feeling. The Aries will have that gut feeling too, but they'll make sure that they do the research and they get the results. So I definitely feel here for you. You know something that somebody didn't want you to know. And moving into your next 24 hours, it's like the moment that that information becomes public knowledge to you, Judgment in reverse, you instantly have a bit of a sour taste in your mouth. You start to see somebody for who they truly are, and now the way that you judge this person is completely different than before you knew whatever information is revealed to you. So looking at what you're dealing with, you're going to be dealing with the Knight of Wands reversed. You're kind of choosing to shy away or stay away from somebody here, Aries, after finding out some information. You know, this might be figuring out or finding out that somebody was shit talking. This could be the energy of finding out that somebody said something negative behind your back, or that somebody in general is, you know, doing something they shouldn't be doing. And as soon as you find this out, it kind of turns you off to the person. So you're going to be putting somebody at a distance, at arm's length, or not at arm's length, honestly, at like, you know, kilometers length. You're definitely putting big distance between you and whomever this individual is. And looking at the outcome here being the Star card, you know, Star card here says, you know, I just got to be mindful of the people I align myself with. You know, Aries love to align themselves with honest, good people. And if you're a person who's not honest, if you're a person who's secretive, if you're a person who does shit behind one's person back, Aries don't fuck with that because it's not authentic. So I feel like you're starting to see somebody for who they truly are. I definitely feel an energy of somebody who probably just maybe said something behind your back, or somebody here who maybe did something behind your back that they shouldn't have. And they don't know you know, but you know. So with that being said, you're distancing yourself and you're just going to be mindful of who you continue to align yourself with going forward, with that Star card being the outcome. All right, Team Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the fire, jumping back on into the water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the birthday peeps. What do we got going on here for the Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. I'm wishing you guys a happy birthday and a happy Scorpio season. Hope it's been treating you well here so far. Scorpio, hopping on into the overall energy, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Looking at your current energy, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Tower. And then looking at the outcome for you, Scorps, is going to be the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for you. Well, Scorpio, coming into your next 24 hours, King of Wands in the reverse here, all the way to the Seven of Wands in reverse. Kind of feels to me right out the gate that there's definitely a lack of interest in a situation right now. Seven of Wands reverse doesn't mean you're blocking or pushing something away. You're open, but it seems to me that you're just not interested. So how do I explain this one? Let's take a look at what you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Tower. Tower card represents the breaking down of a foundation, and it also represents something here not being like in alignment either, because the Tower knocks things out of alignment. So Scorpio, this might be the realization that you're no longer interested in somebody. Maybe you're no longer interested in somebody romantically. Maybe you're no longer interested in a hobby like you previously were. Maybe you're no longer interested in a job, in a friend. It's like the breaking down of the foundation was your foundation of interest. It's like, I don't know, the interest just isn't there anymore. And with that being said, looking at the outcome being the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse usually represents, you know, kind of dropping it and leaving it be. So you could be dropping a connection. Could be dropping a friendship, could be dropping an interest, could be dropping a job. It's like something here just doesn't feel as interesting as it used to be, you know? So the foundation doesn't feel as sturdy as it once did. It doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel like it's for me. So with that being said, I do see you guys kind of letting go of someone or something in the next 24 hours because it just doesn't align with your vibrational resonance anymore. And I'm here to tell you that that's totally freaking normal and that's totally freaking okay. At the end of the day, we all, right, are constantly changing every single second, every single day. And what we are in alignment with is constantly changing as well. So never feel bad if One day you're interested in something, the next day you're not. Your feelings are your feelings, and you should always live by them. You should always connect with what you're feeling and go with what your feelings are telling you to do. Go with what your gut's telling you to do. So Scorpio, I just feel like something here is not in alignment with you anymore. It's not in the cards for you. It's not within your interest anymore, and it's not within your vibrational resonance. So you're taking a step back from whatever this is, and you're going to start to align yourself with what you're feeling is best for you going forward. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, all right? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the fire, we did the water, jumping on into the air sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aquarius, baby. What is going on? Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarian, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, overall energy here for you is going to be the Hangman in the reverse. So right out the gate, you could be connecting with the Pisces for some of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Lovers. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Aquarius, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And looking at the outcome for you, Aqua, is going to be the Six of Cups. Okay, Aquarius. So looking into your next 24 hours, let's see what's up. We start out here with the Hangman reverse to the Lovers card upright. So immediately what I'm feeling for you is that this is about learning to let go of something that you love, not because you no longer care about it or don't love it, but you're letting go of it because you understand that if it's meant to be, it's not going anywhere. So I feel that interesting. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, right? You're dealing with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Pentacles usually represents independence. So I feel like if we're talking about love here, it's like you're learning to give your partner more space, or you're learning to take more space away from the people that you love. Because at the end of the day, if you love somebody, they're not going anywhere. You know, I think that for Aquarians that were very nervous about taking more independent space from certain people, how do I explain this? I'm trying to find the right words for it, but it's just I'm having a shitty way of explaining it. Let me get like an example here for you guys. All right, Aquarius, let's say you had a partner, and your partner was very much so always wanting your attention, always wanting to hang out with you, always wanting to be around you. And you wanted to be more individual. You kind of wanted to do more of your own thing. You kind of wanted space. Maybe you feared, though, that by taking space, the partner you were with would take it personally. They would be upset, things of that nature. Let's say that was happening here for some of you, right? I think that what's happening here for you in the next 24 hours is you're trying to convey to that partner that just because I want my independence does not mean that I don't love you any less. So it's almost like you're trying to tell somebody, if I love you, that means I love you and I'm going to be here for you, even if I'm not physically around you and I'm out here doing my own thing. So it's kind of, to put it bluntly, I'm picking up on a situation, Aquarius, where maybe you're connecting with somebody who's a little bit clingy. Okay. And if they are clingy, Aquarius, it's like I'm doing my best here for them to understand that I just want my space and I want to enjoy myself a little bit more. And there's some things independently that I would like to do going forward. So it's basically, that seems to be the message here. Like in the next 24 hours, you're going to convey to somebody that you love that you just need a little bit of space, but it doesn't mean that you don't love them any less, because you love the fuck out of them regardless. And looking at the outcome here being the Six of Cups here is usually a card that represents the past. And I think that this is probably a situation you've dealt with before. You know, Aquarius, maybe you've connected with people in the past as well and realized that they're a little bit clingy. And maybe when you've tried to ask for space, they didn't appreciate it, or maybe they reacted negatively. But I feel like this time coming around for you, it's going to be different. I feel like you're connecting with a partner here who's going to understand. Even if you're dealing with somebody who is a bit clingy, I feel like this time around, Aquarius, it's not going to represent or be like the past. I feel like your person here is going to respect your privacy or respect your space and independence. So for any Aquas here that are dealing with a bit of a clingy person, I would say don't be afraid to ask for space and to genuinely explain to them where you're coming from. I feel like they're going to be a lot more understanding than potentially, you know, where people or how people reacted in your past, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up here the air, we did the water, and we did the fire. We're going to jump on into the earth signs in just a sec. But I did want to mention here real quick, there was a comment. Let me see real fast. Hold on, guys. Where is it over here? CJ was saying your camera's blurry, must be the Halloween spirit. Yeah, so I just wanted to touch base on that real quick with everybody, guys. So my camera right now, so I used to stream in 4K and I used to record my videos in 4K too, but I've noticed for a while, like, doesn't matter if it's 4K or 1080, there's something up with my camera. Like, I feel like there's a setting that's off that's not making it as crystal clear as it's supposed to be, because I do have two of these same cameras that are very, very great, and they're supposed to be super crystal clear, but recently they haven't been. Now, with live streaming, it's different because that goes on your bit rate, so it doesn't even matter if your camera is crystal clear. If your internet connection isn't as good, it's not going to give you the best video. So my internet connection is it's okay. It's not amazing. It's not perfect. But yeah, there's definitely some things that I need to tune up and fix. So if today's video, I just wanted to mention that if today's reading doesn't look all that perfect or all that great, I'm working on it, guys. So I kind of just had to go live because I've actually been working on it all day. So just do bear with me and I'll fix everything probably by tomorrow. Okay. But all right, everybody, before we move forward, I just wanted to take a quick break. I'm going to go ahead and grab some water real fast. I'm going to blow my nose because my allergies are just icky. So give me about 2 to 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right on back and we'll finish up the rest of the readings here for today. So just give me a couple minutes here and we'll be right back, okay? All right, everybody, thank you for your patience and I will see you soon.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, fall in love, fall in love, fall in love, fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. Fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.
All right, everybody, we are back. Thank you all so much for patiently waiting. I really, really do appreciate it. So we finished up our air signs. We're going to hop on into the earth sign now, and we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. What do we got going on, everybody? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Hierophant in reverse. Now, Hierophant showing up here, it is a Taurus energy, so you are showing up in this reading for sure. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Nine of Pentacles, looking at what you're dealing with. We have the Empress in reverse, and looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Two of Swords. So let's go ahead and take a look here and see what is going on. Well, Taurus, coming on in here into your next 24 hours, Hierophant reversed here to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Kind of feels to me already that you want to be single or you want to be more independent in a situation right now. Let's say we're talking about love. This could be the energy potentially of wanting to be single and not really wanting to be in a relationship. I mean, taking a look at the reasoning probably behind that is going to be the Empress in reverse, you know, looking at what it is you're dealing with here. Empress reverse. Empress reverse usually represents a lack of growth. It kind of represents stagnancy. It doesn't really represent like things are going pretty much anywhere. So let's say you're a Taurus right now dealing with a love-related situation. Chances are the reason you want to be single is because you don't really feel much growth or much depth in the connections that you have around you. I feel like it's kind of leading you to feel indecisive. It's like a part of you wants to be in a relationship, but you want to be in a relationship with the right person. But the people you come across, it's like, I don't feel like I have depth with them. I don't feel like we deeply connect. I don't feel like we're matching one another's vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's like what I feel like is it's just you know? So it's probably one of those things where you would want to date somebody, but you would want to date somebody with the right person. They have to be the right person here for you, Taurus. Otherwise, it's like, fuck it. I just want to be single, period. Now, for Taurians that aren't dealing with love-related situations, let's look back at this reading and see if I can get another message for you. So if you're a Taurus not dealing with a love-related situation, Hierophant reversed to the Nine of Pentacles could represent wanting more independence in general. Maybe you want more independence in your career. You know, you could be dealing with a work-related situation that might make you feel like you don't have your own freedom to really do what you'd like to do. Maybe you're kind of like tired of doing things a specific way or not particularly happy with the process of what you do in your day-to-day experience at work. You know, if that's the case here for some of you Taurians, I would definitely consider maybe starting a business. You know, being your own boss is a great thing. I know that the moment I became my own boss, that was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. So I'm just throwing that out there for some Taurians. If you're getting very fed up with your job, very fed up with work, maybe it's time to consider businesses that you can potentially create that can be rather successful. Now, for Taurians here that are, you know, dealing with restricted living situations or that are dealing with, you know, an environment that you feel is like restricting you and not allowing you to grow, this could be the time right now where you have to take matters into your own hands. For example, if there's any Taurians that feel that where they currently live is restricting your ability to grow in life, maybe it's time to consider moving physically, changing locations, you know, moving somewhere else that would better suit your needs of what it is you're looking for out of your life experience. You know, if you're a Taurus and you still live with certain people and you want to be on your own, maybe look into getting an apartment, right? A 1-bedroom apartment for yourself and things of that nature. So I feel like for some of you, you could be in a space, Taurus, where you feel pretty bound and confined in your physical location, or you could be feeling pretty confined in your life. And if that's the case, if you need to change location, if you need to change what you're doing, if you need to do something on your own instead, this will be the time to make those changes. But I definitely feel specifically for physical location, it's like if you feel like where you live is just not working for you anymore, it might be time to look to move, okay? To see other locations of where you'd like to go. I think it would be a very favorable time here for you to find a good spot. So if you want to change apartments, change location, move one county over, go to a different state, whatever the case might be for you, it's a good time to start looking. I just got that feeling that you're probably going to land and find something really, really cool, okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today. Moving on to the last and final batch, jumping back into the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Leo gang. What is going on, baby? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could be connecting here with a earth sign for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have the Hangman in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We have here the Moon card in reverse, and lastly for you is going to be the King of Swords for the outcome. So let's see see what's going on here for the Leo peeps. All right, Leo, coming into your next 24 hours, Four of Pentacles reversed, Hangman reversed. Let's see what's going on here for you. Well, I can, both cards kind of pretty much mean the same thing when you think about it, because Four of Pentacles reversed here, Hangman reversed, it usually represents letting go of a situation. So I feel like you're letting go of something. I think ultimately what you're letting go of is what you're dealing with here, which is the Moon reversed. You're letting go of your feelings and emotions towards something. So this could be about letting go of romantic feelings, letting go of maybe negative feelings or feelings that you've been holding on to, like feelings of resentment. But I feel this natural energy of like, I need to let go of the way I feel about something. And with the outcome here being the King of Swords here is the card of discipline, but it's also the card here of, how do I say this? Not only just discipline, but it's a card here of like establishing your boundaries. You know what I feel like here for you? It's about learning not to let people get to you or get under your skin. That's what I think it really comes down to. I feel like for you, Leo, your next 24 hours is about learning to not let people get under your skin as much as they've previously have, and you're learning how to not let it get to you. I feel like there could be active things in your life that are triggering you, that are bothering you, irritating you, and you're learning to not give your energy away so freely to those things that are trying to get a reaction out of you. You know, whether those things are people, individuals who are close to you, haters, so on and so forth. It's kind of like there are people in your life who want to get a reaction out of you, but you're learning now to no longer feed into it, right? It could be easy for anybody to feed into somebody who's a hater or somebody who says something negative or somebody who triggers you. It can be very, very easy to feed on into that energy, but to resist that energy and to rise above it and to recognize that they only get a reaction if you give them a reaction, then it's an entirely different story. So Leos, I feel like coming into your next 24 hours, it's about learning how to not let people get a rise out of you, but instead to rise above and, set those boundaries and recognize that people can only bother you if you allow them to, period. All right, Team Leo, let's keep it popping and pushing and moving forward. So we finished up all the fire signs here for the daily reading. Jumping on into our water, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Pisces. What do we got going on for the fish, baby? What's up here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Piscean, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Looking at your current energy, we got the Three of Swords reversed. Having a look here at what it is you're dealing with, we have the Ace of Cups, and looking at the outcome for you, Piscean, what's going to be? It's going to be the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for you. All right, Pisces, coming into your next 24 hours, Four of Pentacles reversed, Three of Swords reversed. Immediately, it feels to me like this is about letting go and moving on when it comes towards a painful situation. I think your focus is completely on something new. Looking at what it is you're dealing with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups represents usually an overflowing cup. It represents an overflowing amount of love, amount of fulfillment, amount of happiness. So Piscean, moving into your next 24 hours, something can't bother you anymore when everything else in life is going very well. A situation can't drag you down anymore when everything in life is pretty poppin'. So I feel like you have an overwhelming amount of fulfilling things going on right now, to the point where it's kind of helped you completely move past the things you felt previously were holding you back or hurting you. Yeah, those things aren't holding you back or hurting you anymore because of how well you're actually doing right now. I feel like a genuinely great amount of Pisceans watching this are in a pretty damn good place. It's like, yeah, my past doesn't really hurt me anymore, considering that my life has drastically improved with all the fucking work that I put into it. So looking at the outcome here being the Five of Pentacles reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse here says, no longer do I feel like I'm stuck and I'm isolated to my past and the pain and all the things I've experienced, because I've chosen to realize that my life can be anything I want it to be so long as I make the investment. So Pisces, I feel like for many of you, you've gone through a transformation recently where you've recognized that I needed to be present. The past couldn't continue to control my life, because if it did, my life would never change. I had to become more present to the moment and change what I want in the now in order for my life to change in general. So I feel like for many of you, you just got out of the past. Whatever was holding you back, whatever was dragging you down, you pushed it to the side, you focused up, you were present to the now, and you did everything you needed to do to change in order to create positive environments for you. And it seems to be that your cup is overfilling here. Looking at what you're dealing with, once again, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is like an overwhelming amount of fulfillment in your life. So you've really switched up the game, I feel. And I think it's been very positive. I think it's been a great journey for you. And I think that ultimately you're recognizing, shit, the past doesn't have to hold me back anymore when I made my current situation, my current reality pretty damn good. Okay, Pisces, I'm happy for you, baby. I love that. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Bia Bay, thank you so much for the $4.99. You said I needed that, Aunt. Happy Halloween, Soul Fam. Happy Halloween to you too, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate that as well, and I'm glad the message was there for you. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it, all right? All right, everybody. So the water signs are done for today. So are the fire. We're going to jump on into the air signs now, and we'll have a look here at the Libra. All right, what do we got going on, baby? Messages here for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got here for you, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Libra, overall energy. I cannot fathom and believe how many times the Hierophant has come out today. So overall energy for you, Libra, is going to be the Hierophant. We have seen this card a bunch today. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got the Ace of Pentacles, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Four of Swords, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Four of Wands. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and talk about it and see what is up. So Libra, coming into your next 24 hours, Hierophant here to the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so the thing about the Hierophant is that it's not always a card that represents commitment and devotion. Granted, the Hierophant can represent commitment and devotion. It also can represent the status quo, the way that society says we should live our lives, societal values, things of that nature. Immediately when I saw the Hierophant here to the Ace of Pentacles, I started thinking about your role in society, or the way that society would like you to live your life, Libra. The way that maybe your parents have told you how to live, or how society's told you how to live, or people around you have told you how to live. It's like everybody keeps offering you this advice of how you should be living your life when they are not in your shoes. And I think that you're coming to the space where you're recognizing that I can finally tune it all out, having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a card that represents taking a rest and completely laying a situation to rest. So I feel like Libras, many of you are learning to realize I don't need to let the status quo, to let societal values, to let other people or any sort of energies that are outside of myself dictate how I should be living my life. I feel like you finally come to the place where you're no longer feeling pressured to do what makes other people feel happy, but instead you're doing what makes you feel happy. And with the outcome here being the Four of Wands is a card that represents a massive amount of stability, but it also represents getting to enjoy your life because you're now living it in the way that you want to. You're living it in your own image. So I feel here for you, there is definitely a lot of opinions that have been going back and forth from other people lately. There's definitely been a lot of influence, potentially from society, from friends, from family. And I think that you're no longer letting it get to you. It's like, I'm done letting other people get in my head. I'm done letting other people kind of guide my life in the manner in which they feel is right for me. I'm in a space right now where I'm letting go. I'm letting go of all that, and I'm going to focus on me. You know, and honestly, the moment that you do that, you're going to see a massive difference, because Four of Wands coming out here for the outcome, that's the energy of genuinely enjoying life. It's like the moment you let go, oh my God, it feels so good to be doing me and to not have anybody else stand in my way. All right. Love that for you, man. Really do. And I always urge people to do this. You know, I understand that society can make us feel like we have to do X, Y, and Z because we all grow up into societal values. We all grow up into what our parents think is the best for us to do. We all grow up and are surrounded by an environment that seems like it's always trying to live our lives for us. But the truth is that once you recognize you're a sovereign being who can live your life in whatever way you wish to, without having anybody else tell you what to do, when you really start to claim that freaking power, man, it's a wonderful life, you know, because you start to do everything you want to do. And then you finally start to see yourself open up to a much more happier vibration because you're like, wow, no longer am I restricted. I have all this freedom to literally do anything. So don't let anybody hold you back, period. All right? Not society, not your parents, not your friend, not your lover. Your life is for you. period. And your shoes will only ever be walked in by you, so you might as well create a life that you desire to create, period. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the air signs are done, water signs are done, fire signs are done. Last but not least, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Virgo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Virgo people, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got for you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Nine of Swords in reverse. Looking at your current energy, we have here the King of Cups in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Three of Swords reversed, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Two of Wands in the reverse position. So we do have all reversals across the board for the reading here, but it's not always such a bad thing. So Virgo, let's see what's in store here for you. Well, we start out here with the Nine of Swords reversed, then we move into the King of Cups reversed. So this is good, right? Nine of Swords reversed usually represents a feeling of relief, and usually represents not feeling stressed, not feeling worried. You're pretty much in a position of relief. But then you move into the King of Cups reversed, which is interesting because the King of Cups reversed usually represents the detachment to your feelings and emotions. So you have relief by deciding to kind of tap out right now. I feel like for many of you, by kind of pushing things to the side and by disconnecting from your feelings, it's made things a lot easier. You know, maybe you've dealt with situations lately that were super stressful and you've decided to just completely check out mentally. This is kind of what the feeling is to me personally from this reading. It feels like you've checked out mentally, and considering that you've done so, life's been a little bit easier, you know? But having a look at what it is you're dealing with here, right? Three of Swords reversed. Granted, it's made life easier. Inevitably, though, you know, you can be checked out, but you can only be checked out for so long, right, Virgo? So that's kind of the point of this reading that I'm trying to give to you guys. You can check out mentally, but you can't check out mentally forever. And it feels to me that with the outcome here being the Two of Wands reversed, a big part of you knows that. You know that you can't do this forever. Two of Wands upright, with the Two of Wands in the reverse position, you know that inevitably this has to come to some sort of ending. So, Virgo, here's my best advice. Sometimes we need to check out. That's why we go on vacation, right? We go on vacation in life to get away from all of life's problems and live in paradise for a while. It's okay to check out in life. I don't want anybody to feel like they shouldn't, because sometimes we need to. Sometimes we need to check out from our work, check out from all the emotions, check out from fucking everything, and just chill. Totally get it. But just do remember, we always have to come back and face whatever it is we're dealing with in life. If we try to permanently mentally check out, that's never going to help us, because the only way we overcome things in life is by actually overcoming them. The more we let things get swept under the carpet, the dirtier the carpet gets, and eventually one day you realize it's too dirty to clean. Hopefully that analogy makes sense. Basically, the more we keep on ignoring life's problems, the more harder life's going to get one day when you realize that you have to face those problems and you got 112 of them staring you in the face, you know? So it's okay to check out sometimes. Do it, do it if you need to. Rest, rejuvenate, enjoy yourself. But when you feel refreshed and ready, come back and face what it is you need to, because the more we push those problems away, trust me, they'll pile up. And when they do, it's never going to be a fun time. So take a step back, do what you got to do. But make sure when you come back refreshed and ready to tackle and face those problems. All right, Virgo? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If it does happen to resonate, please do let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the people that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all so freaking appreciated. I just wanted to say to everybody, thank you all so much. Really appreciate your love and your support. And I wanted to say as well, for those of you that are here right now, if you could drop a like, that would be absolutely awesome. Thank you for being here. For everybody who sent in any donations today, thank you guys so much for that too. It helps out a lot more than you know. Appreciate your generosity. Quick update for what's going to be happening here this week. Tomorrow, I'm going to be posting the Leo reading, so it's just going to probably be Leo. I don't think Virgo is going to come out tomorrow with Leo. So Leo, your reading will be up tomorrow. I'm, doing my best to catch up with the rest of the November readings. So just remember, guys, I'm working on the November readings. The rest of them will be out probably this week. So stay tuned for me, or stay tuned for the videos. They're coming as quickly as I can post them for you. Okay. So I'll be working on the rest of the November readings here this week. Of course, we'll have daily readings throughout the week here too. Probably next week, I'll do like a book of answers check-in for November. So if that book of answers doesn't come out this week, it'll probably be out next week. So just know that that's on the agenda. That's on the schedule here for me too. Okay. But just wanted to give you guys a quick update of what you will expect for the week. Okay. So far, all the way from Aries to Cancer, those videos are uploaded. So if you want to check it out, feel free to. But coming up tomorrow, I'm going to be posting Leo. And then after that, we should have more consistency in the rest of the November readings. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you though for being here. Just want to give you all that quick update. If you want to follow my social medias, always feel free to. We have my Twitter as well as my Instagram up top if you guys want to follow and check it out. I do want to let everybody know, watch out. There's an Instagram scammer again on my, scamming on Instagram, impersonating me. I believe the handle is CancerMoons_tarot. My Instagram is CancerMoons.tarot. That is the only Instagram I own. It's the only Instagram I use. So if you get contacted by a fake Instagram, I think the handle is CancerMoons_tarot. That's not me. Block and report, please. I would gratefully appreciate that. Do remember, guys, a lot of people impersonate me on different social medias. So if you ever want to make sure you're following the correct social media that I own and that I use, check the description box of every YouTube video that I post. You will always find my personal social medias, and that can help you make sure that you never get involved with somebody impersonating me or trying to scam using my name. Okay, so always be mindful of that. All right. If anybody here is new and you've enjoyed today's video and you enjoy the content that you see, definitely feel free to subscribe. It would be gratefully appreciated. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to never miss when I upload or go live. All right, everybody. With that being said, have a happy Monday. I hope you've had yourselves a fantastic weekend. Have a happy Halloween too. Have a great and safe time. I hope you all have fun today, and I will see everybody in the next video. All right, everybody. Much love to my soul family, and y'all have yourselves a good one. Later, guys, and peace.